in Carmarthen Bay, which offers clean snag-free fishing. Area can be very productive for flatfish, flounder in numbers, other flatfish species such as plaice and Dover sole, and I'd imagine probably turbot as well. Bass can be caught here, quite a few school bass. Bigger fish are here too, especially after a bit of stormy weather. Peeler crab, ragworm, lugworm, sand eel, mackerel strip baits. Fishable at any stage of the tide. So it says, right, 10B. Let's try and find 10B. 10B South Beach. Here she blows, this one here. What have we got for that? 2-mile stretch of sandy, snag-free beach. Seems featureless, does a wide range of species. Big bass are here in summer and early autumn, with school bass throughout the rest of the year. Bullhearst, gurnard, pout, black bream, maybe even a bigger triggerfish. Sorry, a triggerfish. Dab, turbot, flounder caught as well. Best method to catch these species: choose a 1/0 size hook or 2 or 3 hook rigs with ragworm, lugworm, peeler, mackerel strip. Razorfish is a good bait. Calm weather for the smooth hounds to hard bait and peeler crab baits at distance. Sand eel will get you spotted blonde or fawnback ray. Winter we'll see cod and whiting coming in. Rougher ground is located next to Giltar Point, and conger eels can be potentially caught here on mackerel and cuttlefish and squid. Busy in the summer with tourists. Right. Okay. Right, next venue, Pembroke Dock. Alright, but before we go, we'll just have a quick little zoom in around here. Congers up this end. Turbot, interesting. Okay. Okie doke. Pembroke Dock. What have we got for Pembroke Dock? We got Milford Haven. Which is it right in town, is it? Hobbs Point area. Pembroke Dock. So I assume it's just around this sort of area, bloody hell. Is that tide in there? See that in here? Or is that a boat turning around or something? Let's zoom in on that. Look at it. Oh, it looks like tide, mate. That's ridiculous. Anyway, this is the dock area. This area here. So anywhere around here, I imagine, looks deep. What's it saying? Hobbs Point area offers large conger eels to fish and squid baits. White or heavy monofilament tracers. Size 6080 hook. Garfish mackerel also caught here in the summer. Spinners, lures and floatfish baits. Worm, mackerel, strip, shellfish baits presented on the seabed can produce school bass, dogfish and flounder, and there's also a chance of a fawnback ray. Mullet can be present in calm summer weather. Cod are around in winter, although whiting can dominate. Ground can be very snaggy and tackle can be lost. Rotten bottom required. Tackle losses can be greater on larger tides. Some anglers avoid fishing this mark on a very big tide. Right. This area. Okay. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. That's Milford Haven. Milf Haven. Okay. St Bride's Bay. St Bride's Bay. Okay, St Bride's Bay. Zoom in. It's a big old area. Rocky Bay that can produce a good range of species, some large fish as well, and some pollock provide good sport on spinners and lures. We'll give a go bottom fish baits as well. Although the seabed is snaggy, bass will be caught with similar technique, while rats can be caught with float. Fished mackerel, strip or ragworm mackerel will be caught on spinners, feathers and domes. This area will also produce dogfish and bullhuss. Upping the size of bass, mackerel, flapper, herring, can catch conger eels. Alright. Okay, so it's this area in here. Let's just go and have a look. What we got? Looks like it's good for wrasse fishing, a pollock on spinners or float fish baits. Bit of sand here too, Broadhaven. Bit shallower headlands here, looks deeper just on the inside here, as you would expect, this area. Looks nice and deep round here. And it's a very, very interesting area. So no, there's an area called St David's just up here. And I'm just going to read up what it says about St David's. David! Yeah. St David's Head. There are a huge range of rock marks around St David's Head area. Large bullhuss can be caught here, as well as some very good pollock, bass and wrasse. Spinners and plugs can be a great way to catch the pollock and the bass. Wrasse will be caught with a variety of baits, but hardback crab can be a top choice. Okay, dogfish, rockling and coolfish can also be caught here as well. The large conger eels are also present in certain parts of the market produce fish to bait fish directly down at rock's face. This is not an easy mark to fish. The tidal flow can be strong and tackle will be lost to snags. Tackle care. Fishing mark. First time with someone who's fished it before. That one before. Alright. So St David's, this area here. Nice little headlands. Float fishing for wrasse, pollock and bass. Looks quite interesting. Look, if you can cast away, looks like there'll be a bit of sand there. But interesting. Alright. Interesting. Right. Goodwick breakwater. Oh, come on. Goodwick breakwater. I can spell. Breakwater. Come on, can you find it? Fishguard, I'll find it myself then. It's not a very good tool, this one. There you are, Fishguard. Fishguard, there she blows. It's this breakwater here, this outer breakwater here. Looks quite interesting, doesn't it? Good access. Bring your car close. What's it say about that spot? Let's zoom out a little bit. Right, rough ground species, pollock, wrasse, conger eels caught here, along with dogfish, pout and coolfish. Coolfish and whiting, winter cod come in, summer mackerel, spinners lures. Many anglers use a 2-hook rig with a size 1/0 hook bait with ragworm, loveworm, mackerel or squid. Simply see which of the many species will be caught. However, these targeting conger eels step up the tackle, hook size and baits corresponding. Fish can be caught here at full length breakwater. High tide is usually seen at the best time to fish this mark. Night times for conger, high water. Let's just zoom in on it. Off the stones. off the end here. Always find the end of breakwaters pretty good. You know, if the tide's a bit too fierce out here, you can always tuck in and just sort of come inside here or something. But there's plenty of spots to fish. Sport for choice, really. Good wick. Good wick. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's been a long day. New Quay, not New Quay in England, but it's Ron, is it? Ron. Didn't even type it in. A-E Ron. So you just press the wrong key and it's good night, Irene. Let's just zoom out so you can see where it is. Cardigan Bay. Oh, there's New Quay up there, look, right up there. Fishguard's a long way up there. Right, this is interesting, isn't it? Okay, it talks about beaches, so it's all the way along. So it's New Quay Bay, New Quay, all the way around here. Full length. There's some nice beaches along here. Look at this stuff. Sand, rough, mucky water. Incredible. Right. What's it saying? Beaches can give bass, tapila, crab and sand eel baits when there is the sea running, and there is also a chance of a number of ray species from here, and an outside chance of a smooth hand to crab baits fished at distance. Flatfish such as flowers and dads will also be caught on worm baits, and peeler crab can be used to catch silver eel. Whew. The beach at Amber produces the same species, similar baits and tactics. All the beaches around the area can become busy with holiday makers in the summer, so fishing is often possible very early in the morning or at night. Rocky marks further along the coastline, old and very big conger eels, pollock and wrasse can also be caught. Aberystwyth. Okay. Talk about the stone jetty at Aberystwyth. So I assume. I'm typing stone jetty. Take me to it. It's got to be this one here. I mean, they're all similar species, really. It's just this thing here. Aberystwyth Marina. Stone jetty. Offers good fishing for species such as bass, mackerel, garfish and pollock in the summer to lures and float fish baits. Wrasse can also be caught, as can strap conger eels. Ground here is mixed and longer casts will have less chance of getting snagged. This mark can be dangerous during bad weather as waves can wash over the jetty and it can get very busy in the summer. This mark can be packed in the summer with mackerel anglers. Wharf Beach is made up of sand and shingle and can be fished at any stage of the tide. Flounders and dab can be caught very close into worm baits, and thornback ray and some good turbot can be caught further out on sand eel baits. Bass are also a possibility if there is some surf running. And that is Wharf Beach, was it? Was it safe? Anyway. Okay, Barmouth Bay is the next port of call. Barmouth Bay. Barmouth Bay, Barmouth Bay, Barmouth Bay. Zoom out so we can see it. Barmouth. Barmouth Bay Holiday Park. Okay. Barmouth Bay. Fishing the sandy beaches of the bay itself brings plenty of flatfish. Flounder and dab will be caught along with the potential of summer plaice and potential turbot further back along the beach to Fairbourne. Some of the more mixed ground areas may have the chance of producing bass, especially if the sea is running. Mullet may also be present around the area in summer. Barmouth Bridge is another good mark which can produce all of the same species as the bay. It's best to fish this mark at high tide, but anglers should be aware that the tidal flow here can be very strong. Talks about turbot from the shore. Talks about the bridge at Barmouth. Here's the bridge. Interesting. Interesting. That'd be a nice spot, that would be. A nice spot. Okay. Anglesey. Bangor. Anglesey. Anglesey. Okay, let's see what it says about Anglesey. Let's just zoom out a bit. This might be a bit more of a generic one. Talks about Moelfre rocks. Moelfre rocks. Ah, there it is. Just here, this one here. You see my cursor? It's just there. There it is. In Liverpool Bayside. Moelfre rocks. This area here. Rocks along here, just off here. Good mackerel fishing. Wrasse and pollock, floatfish baits. Conger eel. Let me just check my noise on there. That's not too bad. Conger eel. Caught to large mackerel and squid baits. Fished very close in. The ground is very snaggy. To the extent that fishing a bait on the bottom can be difficult due to the constant snags and loss gear. This mark can also become very busy with mackerel anglers in summer. Belmaris Pier can offer dogfish, white and rockling, pollock, wrasse and bass to the usual baits, but is another fairly snaggy mark. Red Wharf Bay offers flatfish, flounder, dab, plaice and possibly turbot to worm baits and produce good bass when the sea is running. Carmarthen Beach on the west of the island can also give rays, mostly small-eyed, fallback sandhill baits, with bass and flounder being caught here. Okay. It's a big, big place, Anglesey. And I'm not being funny, probably in its own right needs its own little video, but we've just sort of glossed over it really. It's quite a unique little area you could explore and there'll be all sorts of little things going on here. Holyhead. I have caught the ferry from there before to go to Ireland. Alright, like I say, it probably deserves its own little recce, that one. So what else we got? I talked about Holyhead. It's going into Holyhead, so let's go with Holyhead. The breakwater should be this monstrous thing here. Look at that. Holyhead. Right, that's a unique one, isn't it? So this mark can produce mackerel, pollock and coolfish to spinners and floatfish baits, as well as wrasse and conger eels. The very end of the breakwater is seen as the best spot for these species. Plenty of dogfish are caught here, and there's also a lot of whiting, although the average size can be small. Smaller species such as rockling, dab, porcod and pattern will also show, as well as some decent codling in the winter. Generally, fishing is best a few hours either side of high tide, and a lot of the terminal tackle can be lost to snags. Here, so many anglers incorporate rock bombs. big waves can crash over the breakwater in bad weather. Mainly unsafe to fish. Okay, we're getting there now. How long have we been going? Not too bad. Colwyn Bay, Orlando Pier, whatever it's called. Orlando. Do know? There it is. Found it. Of course, it's nearly getting towards Liverpool. I'm a long-haired lover from Liverpool. Let's get the pier, mate. Okay, we're on the goddamn pier. No pier. Orms Bay. Alright, that looked pretty tidy actually. So the pier offers mackerel to lures, floatfish baits in the summer, dogfish, dabs, whiting, pollock, mullet, pout. There's also a chance of something a fair bit bigger. Bullhuss, thornback ray and smoothhead, although a drop net may be needed. Fishing close into the pier stretch can produce very good results at opening times for the pier and a charge to fish. The wall running along Colwyn Bay promenade offers easy access and good fishing. Cast out at high tide for winter cod, flounder, rockling and whiting, or summer school bass, plaice, dogfish, mackerel, strap conger and possibly thornback ray. Okay. We're getting there. We're rattling through it. This is the last venue. This is part 2, so I'm getting a little bit. I'm done, man. The estuary. The estuary. That doesn't look much of an estuary. Chester. Oh shit. Will they ever learn? DS3. I'm just trying to find the bloody thing. Wales. It's up there anyway. It's around here somewhere. River D. Come on, where are you? This is the River D. This thing in here. So let's go in there. Right, the Dee estuary is a large estuary on the dividing line between the Wirral Peninsula in England and Wales. Despite the large size of the estuary, it has a shallow average depth and low tidal flow, always from the channels. Moisty is one of the most popular marks and tends to fish best over low water, while many anglers find flint fishes best over high tide. On the other side of the estuary, Caldy and Heswall can also fish well. Flatfish are common here, with plenty of flounder and dab present. Plaice are also caught in the summer. Dover sole can be caught at times. Smallish size 1 and 2 long shanked hooks on 2 or 3 hook rigs are the best choice for flounder, plaice and dabs, with peeler crabs being to top bait, but ragworm, lugworm and strips of mackerel catching fish as well. Similar baits will work for the Dover sole, but very small hook size 4 and 6 are best to use. Dover sole are also much more likely to be caught as the sun begins to set. Lots of whiting are also found in the estuary. with summer school bass and mullet possible. The winter sees codling caught as well, particularly around the mouth of the estuary. Conger may be present and caught from the rougher and rockier areas around the estuary with strong gear, big hooks. Right, that's the flint. That gets a mention. Right down here. That's in there. Very sort of coldy. Gets a mention as well. Bloody hell, you're right in Liverpool there, look. Okay, interesting. Okay, that was part 2, Wales. Lots of information there, and hopefully found it some use. And oh, there's been a goal scored. A goal has been scored, and now it's 2-2. All right, nice one. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, there's just some marks there for Wales. God knows how many. Part 1 as well. And you know, a lot of them is they're quite similar. So, you know, but yeah, I mean, I've never fished it. I've never fished Wales. But yeah, I've generally sort of, if I've gone anywhere different, it's mainly been sort of Devon, Cornwall, or Dorset, or somewhere like that. But safe to say that it sounds absolutely awesome. Fishing venue, unbelievable. And the freshwater fishing I know is pretty good. It's the River Wye down here, this red one, I think. Some rivers down there for sea run trout and salmon and barbel and all that sort of stuff. So some bloody good fishing around here, mate. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope I didn't bore you to death too much and drone on. But yeah, you know, if you've got, wherever you are in the UK, and you want to try something or just go somewhere a bit different, there'll be 1 or 2 marks on there, which will be quite interesting. Check out the Isle of Wight one I've done recently. There's some good marks on that island as well. For some PBs, for some rays and things like that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I will see you later.